So digital asset management today, I guess, is becoming more and more important in organizations. And the reason for that is if you look at what's happening out there in the market and what people are doing, the development and the volume of content that most organizations are delivering is growing exponentially. Globally, it's said to be doubling every two years. So what that means is if I have to develop lots and lots of content, my budget doesn't go up, my resources don't go up, I've got to do it all with the same, and I've got all the different channels coming in. On average, people tend to work across 23 different channels. I now have to kind of take the content I develop and get maximum value out of that particular content. So how do I manage it so that it's relevant for all the different channels that I might work in? How do I make sure that actually, as I life cycle content through different campaigns and through different activities we want to do, we don't lose stuff, we don't have to go back and get stuff reshot or rebuy stock imagery or whatever it is. Actually, we've got an asset repository, a digital asset management system, where we can go and quickly find the assets and the information that we need. And we can life cycle it in there so we get the biggest bang for our buck with each asset as it's developed. So a digital asset management system, what it really does for an organization is allowed anyone within that organization, be it within marketing or be it within other areas of the business, to come in and very, very quickly find the information and the assets and the information they need, whether that's just to send to someone, whether that's to be used on a website or an e-commerce platform. What customers want is consistency. So they want brand consistency. They want to be able to easily recognize something they see in store as the same thing they saw on the website, the same thing they saw on the advert. And traditionally, that's quite difficult for marketers to keep up with. Different renditions, different versions needed for all these different channels and things like that. So having a DAM that can do things like automatically rendition stuff between different channels, so they're very, very simple and very usable, is really key. Being able to take that content that a lot of money's been spent to develop that content and maximize value of that content, life cycle that content, and then when that content is no longer relevant or needs to be pulled, being able to really simply and easily see where it's been used, where it's still live, where we need to pull that away from, and so you put marketers in control. So you put them in control of the assets that they've spent so much time, effort, and money developing, and they can see what's been used, what's been effective, and they can manage and control that. And that, for me, is what DAM is all about. How do we drive the most value out of the content we develop? And DAM enables that. So strong DAM really does give organizations that ability.